said to a very good friend of mine there recently, a woman, I said, I want you to be honest with me. Am I starting to get a little bit grumpy? Oh, what do you mean starting, she said. You were always grumpy. Even when you were in school, you were a grumpy little boy. I said, you didn't know me when I was in school. I know, she said. Your mother told me. Good friends, said Oscar Wilde, stab you in the front. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters and fellow grumpies. So what is it then makes us grumpy, apart from flying Ryanair? Well, we can start with this. The handheld anxiety link. What did we ever do before we had mobile phones? Don't get me started. Did you ever stop in the middle of your TV dinner and wonder, I wonder, is there anybody looking for me now? Maybe at the front door, I'll just check. Nobody there. I'll try again in 2 minutes. Did you ever have a complete stranger come up to you and say, I like you? I'd like to be your friend. And if you give me your address, I can send you lots of photographs of myself eating me breakfast. The problem with the global village is it's filled with global village idiots. Did you know, every 2 seconds, somewhere in the world, a woman is speaking on a mobile phone? Well, I know who she is. Because she gets on every morning at 8:20 on the train and she plonks herself down beside me. Can you hear me now? I'm on the train. Did you put out the bin? Did you bring in the cat? Excuse me, can you hear me now? You're wrecking my head. Turn it off. Show some consideration. I am trying to write a humorous speech. But there is one thing I do like about mobile phones. No matter where I am in the world, no matter what I am doing, I know I am connected to the entire planet. Which is why I have it switched off. So that I can get a bit of peace. Now, this wasn't meant to be a moan fest. But now that you've got me started. Did you know that children as young as 3 years of age have their own mobile phones? 3. Okay, I'm getting into my buggy now. Bye. 3 years. My mother waited nearly 3 years for the phone company to come and put a phone into the house. That was a long time ago. BC. Before computers. Now, I don't read blogs because I have no interest in anyone's opinion on anything, ever. In fact, I only have a Facebook account because I haven't figured out yet how to unfriend myself. But there is an app for that now. Wouldn't you know? It's an anti-social media site. It's called Shut Your Facebook Now. I'm sorry for shouting, but it's in capital letters. Now, we're living in different times now. And it's not just about technology. I remember a time when women used to get really distressed when they discovered they had a hole in their tights. Now they're wearing jeans with more holes in them than the Chelsea defence. And a lot tighter too. Now, I have to be honest with you, I'm not a new man. I'm not. Because I don't have a big tacky tattoo on my arm. I don't have an earring on my nose or a man bun. I don't drink skinny lattes. And I have no plans to change my middle name to Jennifer. You see, the reality of it is, we don't see life the way it is. We see it the way we are. What New Age nutcase came up with that little nugget of nonsense? We see life exactly the way it is. We just don't know who to blame. That's why we're grumpy. Research has shown that men who complain about being married don't actually live any longer than single men. It just seems long. So we know complaining won't make us live longer, but it will make us feel better. So fellow grumpies, let's relish the rant. Let's nurture our negativity. Let's say it straight. Don't we just love to be irate? And when they ask you, how are you feeling today then? Are you seeing the big picture? Are you in the loop, out of the box, touching base, going forward? Upload it, downgrade it. Detox, Botox, juiced up, boned up, supercharged, turbocharged. Stop! Say it to the hand. And remember, if you can't beat them, arrange to have them beaten up. And by the way, my mother never said I was grumpy. She said I just looked grumpy. Contest.